G'day gamers, how awesome is it today that Red Dead Redemption has pretty much been announced?
Madmikeeygaming.
G'day all you beautiful gamers out there, Mad Mikey coming at you with the Tuesday edition of In All Honesty Gaming News Thoughts, the show where I just give a little brief on what the news is today. Not that there's actually much today, I think I pretty much covered it at the start. But we also, without further ado, go into a special edition of the Cosplay of the Day. So, over the weekend, AMC Expo 2016 was here in Melbourne, Australia, and had a very nice man called MFM Photography donate quite a few photos. So please feel free to go check out his website, his Facebook, his Twitter, his Instagram, everything. It's all going to be in the link. So go check it out now. Guys, so as mentioned at the start of the show, Red Dead Redemption 3 has all but been confirmed. Why do I call it 3 and not 2? Because I'm old enough to remember when Red Dead Revolver was such a thing. So, I really love the image that they've put out there. Everybody will always look for something in a Rockstar reveal. Obviously the photo from the other day was just a big red sort of landscape, so everybody knew that was Red Dead. In the vlog that I put out, like somebody said, oh, it could be something else, but today it was just not lights out, confirmed. It's Red Dead Redemption. There's 7 characters on there, so I don't know if that's going to be significant enough that it's sort of like the Magnificent Seven. Ooh. But I hope they don't sort of go that whole sort of GTA 3 multiple characters sort of thing. Like if they sort of play as a gang and you've got different missions and whatnot for different people, yeah, that would be pretty cool. So just with GTA 5, what actually I felt was sort of juggling those 3 characters. I just always felt like I was progressing too far with one of the characters and not far enough with the other. So look, I really did like Michael, I really liked Trevor, I really liked the other guy. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, like, I just felt like, okay, I'm going to do a couple of missions with Michael, then I'm going to skip over to Trevor and whatnot. So I tried to balance it, but I didn't know if this bit was going too far in the story or that I wasn't going, or has gone too far. I really just want a streamline. I wanted to say, hey, and I know actually GTA 5 did, like it said, look, you can't, so it stopped you from doing missions and whatnot. But I just didn't want to go too far with that one character and then have the catch up where I wanted to actually go back and play as that. So look, I'm sort of predicting that there's going to be a trailer out in the next week or so. Definitely by the end of next week. You'd have to think so. Like, they're being so obvious. They're sort of just throwing it out really quickly. Wouldn't surprise me if they sort of just, as they go, they're going to just let little bits of it present itself, and then you'll get the title maybe by the end of the week, and then it maybe a trailer date or something on it. That's what I think that they're going, and I think it's really cool because they really don't have to say anything. As they just show, they just plonked little pictures on Twitter, and the world goes on fire because some people just want to see the world burn. But that was really it for today in terms of news. Now, on the weekend, I actually forgot to bring this up yesterday. I had a really weird thought. So, talking about Assassin's Creed and whatnot, which as we spoke about yesterday, is my comfort, my game. I started thinking a bit more about it, like what's the next one going to be? Obviously it's in Egypt and whatnot. How they've spoke about that, okay, it's going to be delayed, we're going to miss it. We don't care if it's going to get delayed until the next year. What if they're gearing up for a virtual reality Assassin's Creed game? Which would make sense because obviously they didn't sort of say anything until Project Scorpio got announced, and then later on they said that maybe Project Scorpio is going to be able to run some of your VR, sort of your HTC Vive or your Oculus Rift. So I just randomly thought of that yesterday. So obviously PlayStation's going to have their VR, well, they've got their VR out now. Obviously there's supply problems, so everybody should be all up to date with that by the end of the year. But then obviously Xbox is going to miss out. What if they're thinking of just reinventing the whole thing and making it a first-person Assassin's Creed game? Because as you know, in just the most recent Assassin's Creed games, they've done that first-person view of where you're actually the character in today. And just think that, like, you got to lay down and you put on your VR headset and you're in the Animus, and that to me would be really cool, but a really expensive experience. But just think, like, the Animus is virtually VR. So that's just my thought on that for today. So, as I said, there's not much news today. As I said earlier in the show, go check out MFM Photography. He's a really nice bloke. He's really enjoying what I'm sort of doing here, trying to promote the Aussie cosplayers. If you see this on the website and you want to sort of get your name out there and whatnot, I obviously do the free promotion. Just let me know in the comments, and have yourself a great day, guys. Whee-ha!